Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, November 24th, 2020. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Well, yesterday I thought Governor Hogan was going to come out and announce some additional restrictions. I really kind of thought that he might do something with dining, but actually his press conference was kind of a whole big bunch of nothing. What he did say is that the state is ramping up enforcement of coronavirus restrictions. He said that the state police will be sending out high visibility compliance unit to every single county in the state, and they are going to be working with local police and health officials on education and enforcement of restrictions. They're going to focus on venues that host gatherings such as bars, restaurants, banquet halls, etc. The governor did say that they've expanded the 24-hour hotline for reporting any violations. You can call them at 833-979-2266, or you can email them at prevent.covid@maryland.gov if you see anybody violating the restrictions. Also, the governor said that they will be sending out a statewide text message on Wednesday reminding people to be safe over the holiday weekend. So that's kind of about it from the governor. And this one really stinks. The Annapolis Police Department is investigating the robbery of a 7-year-old in the city's Victor Haven community. Happened on Sunday at about 4:30. They were called to the 100 block of Dogwood Road for a strong-arm robbery, and a 7-year-old boy was riding his bicycle when 3 unknown juveniles pushed him from the bike and took it without his permission. The boy was not injured. However, the bicycle was valued at $250. 2 men, one from Annapolis and one from Severna Park, were arrested over the weekend for a home invasion that happened up in Glen Burnie. Happened in the 7800 block of Bruton Drive, and an adult female heard a noise at her door. Upon opening her door, the two forced their way into her apartment. One displayed a handgun and demanded cash and property. They did flee with the cash and property. The next day, she called 911 after seeing the two on foot in her neighborhood. Anne Arundel County Police responded. They did locate the suspects. They were arrested and charged accordingly. They're identified as a 30-year-old male from the 100 block of Hoyle Lane in Severna Park and a 32-year-old male from the 700 block of Newtown Drive in Annapolis. If anybody has any information on that, you want to contact the police at 410-222-6135. And finally, some good news. The city of Annapolis is again offering free parking this holiday season, and here's how you go about getting it. From Black Friday, November 27th, until January 2nd of 2021, all parking meters in downtown will include 3 hours of free parking. You want to use the Parkmobile app to get an additional hour of free, so you can have 4 hours of free parking downtown. The code to do that is PARKDTA when you do use the app. You want to go to eyeonannapolis.net, look for the article. We show you exactly how to get the app if you don't have it. I do recommend the app. It does cost a little bit of extra money in processing fees, but it is very convenient and is used pretty much all across the region. You can use it in Washington and Baltimore. I used it up at Towson, Pittsburgh, and actually up in Philadelphia. If you want to park in the garage, we do have free parking in the garage. Knighton Parking Garage, which is out there on West Street by Lemongrass and Metropolitan. They're offering free parking from 4 p.m. to midnight on all of the Midnight Madness nights. At Gott's-Court Parking Garage, which is right there sort of across from the Ram's Head, tucked behind El Toro Bravo, they offer free parking Thursday through Sunday from 4 p.m. to midnight now through the winter. And Hillman Parking Garage, which is the one on Main Street, offers free parking Thursday and Friday from 4 to midnight, Saturday from noon to midnight, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to midnight now through the rest of the winter. So, good news on parking in downtown Annapolis. And finally, a reminder again that we will not be producing a daily news brief on Thursday or Friday. We're going to spend it with our families. I hope you do as well. All right, that does wrap it up for us this morning. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we're going to update these stories and more. If you're someplace you can leave us a rating or a review, please do that. And make sure all your friends, family, and colleagues know how to get a hold of us. In addition to George Young, who is here every day with his local DCMD-VA weather forecast, I do have a bit of an editorial that you want to stick around for, all about supporting local businesses. All of that is coming up in just 1 minute, but first, Here's Rick Peters from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, November 24th. Yesterday played out pretty much as expected, with some early AM showers followed by breezy northwest winds behind a cold front that pushed through from the west, which all helped deliver this morning's cold temps in the 30s across Anne Arundel County. As for the rest of today, expect tons of sunshine and light winds, generally only 5 to 10 miles per hour, with afternoon highs around 50 degrees, followed by mixed skies tomorrow with highs in the mid to upper 50s. But clouds will be on the increase and winds will pick up a bit again tomorrow afternoon, ahead of another rainmaker overnight Wednesday into Thursday, lasting mainly only through the AM hours on Thanksgiving Day, before clearing out in time for some PM sunshine with highs in the 60s. From there, it gets better for a couple of days with a fair amount of sunshine Friday and Saturday with highs each day in the upper 50s to lower 60s before more rain again moves in sometime Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Store. And also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And use our website each day at DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Going through a real estate home sale or purchase is a very personal and sometimes stressful experience. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I are committed to working with people both buying and selling homes in all price points. Whether it's giving you a competitive edge while buying a home or negotiating the best price and terms while selling your home, we always have our clients' best interest at heart. Our goal is to provide exceptional service so that you will recommend us to your friends and family over and over again. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
So many different stories in the news, and everyone has an opinion or a rant. Here's ours.
All right, for the past few weeks, COVID has been coming back with a vengeance. Governor Hogan and County Executive Pittman and Mayor Buckley are tightening up the restrictions, and from where I sit, as much as it would suck, I see another safer at home order coming down. Montgomery County is already pushing hard for it, so be prepared. But for those that are screaming that it's the politicians are trying to put people out of business and destroy people's lives, sorry, your elevator doesn't go to the top floor. And understand that there is a virus that can kill people, that can make people very ill, and one that we have no idea of any long-term ramifications. Please take this seriously. But the fact remains that the actions of our governor, county executive, and mayor will put companies out of business and people out of their jobs. It's already happening, and there will be plenty more before this is all said and done. That's a much safer bet than the politicians having it out for small businesses. And let's talk about small businesses for a moment. There has never been a more critical time to support our local businesses. Most of them barely made it out of the initial shutdown, and if there is another one looming, many will not make it out. They need a fighting chance to survive, and you are the solution. If you are comfortable eating out, please do. Please think twice about going to Amazon or Target or Walmart or Best Buy this season and shift up your thinking to shop local. The business owners are not some faceless corporate behemoth. They are your neighbors. Their kids are classmates of your sons, their daughters. They're teammates of your kids. You see them in the grocery stores, and you raise a pint with them in our local pubs. When was the last time you did that with Jeff Bezos? There is something for everyone in our local businesses, and if you're not sure, buy a gift card or a gift certificate. I can guarantee you that 100% of the gifts I give this year will support a small, locally owned business. Please do your part as well. Our businesses are the lifeblood of the community. Imagine an Annapolis without a Davis's Pub or a Cafe Normandy. What if Tsunami or the Boatyard were not around? Can we live without Mills Wine or Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits? Buddy's, Fox's Den, Reynolds Tavern, the Ram's Head on Stage, Luna Blue, Annabeth's, Capistrano, Giolitti. Annapolis is so amazing, but it won't be so amazing without the fabric that makes it so. Get out on Small Business Saturday, which is this Saturday, November 28th, and the 3 Midnight Madnesses on December 3rd, 10th, and 17th. If you can't, call up your favorite business and have them hold your purchase for curbside pickup, have them mail it to you, or buy a gift card or a gift certificate. And make sure that you pass this message on to your friends, your neighbors, and your coworkers, or anybody that will listen. Now is the time. You do want to check in with eyeonannapolis.net a little bit later today. I will have some help for you. I have been crafting a locals-only holiday gift list that will get you started, and it's a good one if I say so myself. And as we do roll into Thanksgiving, I wish you the best, and thank you for listening. Please be safe. Keep those you love safe as well. And as you begin to do your holiday shopping, remember how thankful we are for our local businesses and support them. As I said, now is the time. And that's what I'm thinking today.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.